So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard flight SL502. As we prepare for takeoff, kindly fasten your seatbelt. And in command of this flight is the master storyteller, motivator, and the captain, Priya Kumar, a superstar of the motivational speaking industry, award-winning author who has won 5 international awards, one who's loved by as a family, as a friend, and of course for the wonderful work that she does. Please welcome the captain of the ship, Priya Kumar.
Thank you very much. You said captain of the ship, so I just wonder whether we are taking off or drowning.
I just gave the water evacuation bit, just so in case. Okay.
Rajan has a whole welcome plan for you. So if and work very hard at it.
So you can be here. It's okay. Once you're on stage.
Okay, we can be here.
It's okay. No formalities. It's okay. The flight is going to crash anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Please. He's asking me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor and privilege to welcome on the flight deck our chief guest for this evening, the superstar of the music industry. He has made India proud by being nominated for the Oscars, a voice that touches your soul, and a charisma that makes you fall in love with him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Sonu Nigam. Sonu, big fan. I mean, so Priya, now just coming to you've been writing a lot. So what genre of writing do you enjoy the most?
I love to write. I love stories. I have so many stories buzzing in my head that it's actually a relief to write. And my genre is inspirational fiction. A story that inspires you. And when I wrote my first book, and we went to the store, they didn't know where to put it. There was no genre like that. So, and today they've made a genre, inspirational fiction, where they're only my books.
Oh, excellent.
So,
excellent. So,
and I also write biographies. I'm very curious about people who've made it despite all odds. And I've been, telling Sonu. So I'm saying this publicly because his life is amazing. I mean, those of you who have had the chance to meet him and know him, so I wanted to capture that in a book. So I'm very inspired by people who've made it on their own terms, keeping their values intact, keeping their principles intact, and having success with no compromises, because I see that people compromise a lot to get what they want, but someone who's got it on his own terms and, kept the basic foundation right, that's what inspires me, and I write biographies as well.
So when do we see Sonu's biography coming up?
Well, I think he's asking you. I could do it. I told him if you don't agree, I can do an unauthorized biography.
Okay. And we'll sell it in the black market and all that. So
I will make loads of money on it. Okay. See, I've already written 3 books, out of which 1 book will be launched in April. It is on Mr. Shubhashish Chakravarti. He's right here. He's the founder of DTDC. There's a biography I'm writing. So that is actually my next release.
Okay. So before I move on to the next question, sir, if you allow me, can I ask you a question?
No, first I'll introduce him. This is Mr. Shubhashish Chakravarti. He's the founder and chairman of DTDC. An amazingly extraordinary human being. I was telling you about him. Like I told you, I keep looking for people who inspire, people who, are on a whole different level of business and attitude. And I found him. And quite by, one of my colleagues said, oh, you have to meet this gentleman. And I wanted to write his book, and I went to meet him on his birthday. I landed up, and it was his birthday, which I didn't know. And he spoke to me so nicely, and he said, why don't you come for my birthday celebration, which was with 7,000 people. There were 7,000 people who threw him a party. And I was shocked. I have never seen that. And to see the love people had for him, they carried him on their shoulders, and it was amazing. And I tell you, it's been an extraordinary journey writing about him. And I'm so excited for the book to release so I can share you with the world. And he's such a humble man. I'm so happy you came.
So thank you so much. I believe you've read all of Priya's books. Is that true?
एक भी नहीं पढ़ी मैंने.
So मुझे एक चीज बताइए, आपने प्रिया के बुक में ना एक कमेंट दिया था, रीडिंग प्रिया is an ongoing healing effect. Can you please explain? I mean, what were you thinking when you wrote that?
ये बात सिर्फ प्रिया समझ पाएगी. She will be able to understand what I'm saying. Not just Priya, but the people who know all of us together, they also know. I would say I'm the privileged one who doesn't need, as of now, of course I will when I'm destined to. I'm one of the privileged ones who doesn't need to read the book to know the writer. I know the writer. I've read the writer. I've read her soul. I've read what she is. Music is my side business actually. मेरा मेन काम लाइफ में है लोगों को ऑब्जर्व करना, और जो मेरे आसपास हैं वो जानते हैं कि मैं ऐसा करता हूँ. And that is why I have a very very beautiful collection of people around me. I'm rich by the people I know. There are a lot of people sitting over here जो जानते हैं मैं किन की बात कर रहा हूँ. तो मैं बहुत अमीर हूँ उन लोगों की वजह से जो मेरी ज़िंदगी को इतना अच्छा बनाते हैं. प्रिया keeps a very very important position in my life. She is one of the most pristine souls I've met in my whole life. And anything coming out from anything, any creative stuff coming out of a person like this, a soul like this, has to be on another level. I always say that whether it's music, whether it's books, whether it's dance, whether it's filmmaking, you don't need to, know the director personally by, if you just watch the film, आपको मालूम पड़ जाएगा कि डायरेक्टर के अंदर कितनी गहराई है, कितना सोच है. अगर जो फ्रिवलेस डायरेक्टर्स होंगे वो आपके सामने एक फ्रिवलेस फिल्म पेश कर देंगे, आपको मालूम पड़ेगा कि इस आदमी ने सोचा है, इस पे गहन अध्ययन किया है, इसीलिए इसकी फिल्म हमें सोचने के मजबूर करती है. सो इट्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री आई फील. जो डायरेक्टर को नहीं जानते वो फिल्म देखी जान जाएंगे, और जो डायरेक्टर को जानते हैं उनको फिल्म देखने की जरूरत नहीं, क्योंकि वो जानते हैं कि डायरेक्टर कौन सा है. सो मेरे लिए पहले मुझे बहुत वक्त होता था फिल्म किताबें पढ़ने का, लेकिन अब ऐसा हो गया कि आई एम अ वेरी गुड कलेक्टर ऑफ बुक्स, बट आई सेल्डम गेट अ चांस टू रीड बुक्स. बट आई एम जस्ट लकी दैट आई नो प्रिया सो वेल. हमने बहुत डिस्कशंस किए लाइफ में, और इनका ऑरा ही इतना पीसफुल है, इतना काम है कि मैं इनसे बहुत इम्प्रेस्ड रहता हूँ कि ये बहुत ज़िंदगी को भरपूर जीती हैं. शी लीड्स अ वेरी फुल लाइफ, वेरी respectable life, very dignified life. Somebody who can inspire you just by being around. She doesn't need to pretend. She doesn't need to say bigger things. She doesn't need to, use anything for effect. तो इनमें ये सब खासियतें हैं. इसलिए, और ये मैं जानता हूँ, ये मैं मानता हूँ कि किताब जब मैं पढ़ूंगा तो मुझे और भी कुछ पहलू मालूम पड़ेंगे.
No, absolutely. I think what you're saying is so true. Tell me, any one of you, have you ever seen Priya tired? She's always glowing, bubbly, chirpy. I mean, that comes from what Sonu is actually saying. You can't pretend that. So even when you're stressed, you're still glowing and you're happy and you're smiling. So I think that's the main feature.
Exactly. How wonderfully he has tapped into this thing. You meet people, and it's very normal for people like us also. Maybe I think I have a lot of energy, but there are times when I actually just lie like this. बस यार बहुत थके यार, अभी सोना है बस जाके. ये चीज़ कभी प्रिया से आप सुनेंगे नहीं. You can never imagine Priya saying something like this. Oh my God, I just want to sleep right now. Even if she has to say this, she will say this looking so untired. बोलेगी झूठ बोल रही है कि अब कहाँ tired हो गई, तो और भी कुछ कर सकती है और क्लास. So that is one beautiful thing about her. She's consistently positive. है ना, selectively नहीं है. किसी से positive, किसी से नहीं.
ऊपर वाले की मेहर है, ये सबको नसीब है.
ये God's gift है. God's gift है.
So, Sonu, if you were to describe Priya in one word.
Pure.
Priya, if you were to describe yourself in one word.
Fun.
And if you were to describe Sonu in one word.
Divine.
थोड़ा तुम्हें लगता नहीं कि ऑरा थोड़ा चेंज हो गया, प्योर डिवाइन लाइट सोल?
No, but he is like that. Like you were saying, I've written in my books, I've dedicated all my books to Sonu. It's like, you know, his presence itself sorts everything out. You know, I don't know how, if you felt that, you know, there are some people who have to speak to you, tell you, talk to you, sing to you, and there are some people who are just there and that's enough to solve everything, and he is like that.
Priya, I believe your book was inspired by this urge to find what the purpose of life is, and once one gets into that mode, the journey can be very, very intense. Would you want to take us through how that journey was for you, and you know how did you emerge as a human being after that?
I'll tell you where the book came from. See, of late it's been a while. I've been working for 28 years, I think. Yeah, about 28 years. I started very early. He said I started speaking very early. So I've been working for about 28 years, and you know, I reached a point where I began to question what more. You know, now I've reached a point where it's about numbers. Like for example, I have a nice house, I have a nice car. So what do I do more? By more work is another car, another house, and you know, it's just expanding horizontally. And how big you evaluate people is how big they are horizontally, how many things they have. But my idea was, that's not what I want anymore. And I always have this feeling that, where am I from? It couldn't be just this, that I wake up every morning and go to work. It couldn't be just this, like a repetition, you know. I saw one of Tom Cruise's movie and the promo was live, die, repeat, you know. So a day seems like that. But you know what? To even think of these questions, I'm sure you've also questioned this at some point in your life, but you can't have your foot in work or you can't have your foot in material goals and also think about that. So I took a back step very consciously, and that is where this book came from. You know, and I have very consciously started to keep company of people who don't have these numbers, who don't have this horizontal growth. And I'm not talking that I've started hanging out with jobless people or people who are not working, but genuinely people who don't have the need for material things to define them or material things to create. I'll give you an example. I was in Belgium and I was doing a fire walk, and my fire tender didn't show up. So I was sitting and I was on the phone, I need a fire tender, and this guy comes to me and says, you know, I can build your fire. And I was like, huh? So he says, yeah, I can build a fire for you. And I said, all right. So he said, I'll get my wood, I'll get everything, don't worry. So, you know, obviously at the back of my head, the question was, how much are you going to charge? So I asked him, how much money would I pay you? And he said, why would I charge you money? I'm only trying to help you. So the guy got his wood, he built my fire, and I was like so grateful to him. He never took money. He said, I'm trying to help you. And you know, when people find you in a tight spot, that's when the rates go double or triple, or they try to, you know, take advantage.
Sonu, illustrious career. Okay, I think very few people have achieved what you have. Phases in your life where you thought that, you know, what's my purpose? What am I doing? Is this what I'm meant to do?
It's an ongoing process. I don't remember one particular day or year it happened. But I always knew that this is not it. I was just giving an interview today and I was telling somebody, a journalist, and I just said, self-respect के लिए भी जेब भरी होनी चाहिए. पहले, you can have a lot of self-respect, but at the same time you have nothing to support you. How do you take up causes? Today I can take up a cause because I know that I don't have to, you know, bow down in front of somebody just because I'm in need or I'm helpless. So I knew that I will have to first make myself strong. I'll have to first take myself to a place where I can look at myself with security. And anyways, my needs are not too much, and even, I mean, all the watches that I wear have been given to me by people. I'm not brand conscious. I only dress up well when I have to go out. Otherwise, I'm okay with the jeans and white shirt or anything, you know, simple. So, खर्चे तो इतने हैं नहीं life में, तो कैसे इसको किया जाए? So I waited for some time. I just realized that after 2005, 2006, I was mentally, financially, spiritually secured, and I was growing. So I realized I'll stop working too much extensively. I will stop being the vocal machine that I have always been all these years, and I'll see to it that I will do the work that I want to do, lead the life that I want to lead, go to places, visit places that I've never been, look at life from a different perspective. Initial days of my exploration of myself happened in the Himalayas. I went for a trek in Himalayas in Nanda Devi Biosphere, one of the toughest treks in the world. वहाँ से then I did a lot of things. I did a lot of yoga. In 2004, there was a time when I used to do about 5 hours of yoga every day in the morning. To the extent that I had to stop it for some time because I was completely changing as a human being. A lot of things happened. At that point, I read autobiography of a yogi that helped. That kind of became like a catalyst in what my journey was. Then I surrounded myself with people who had a perspective other than, अरे इस फिल्म में मेरा गाना नहीं है, इसकी फिल्म बन रही है, यहाँ पे मेरा गाना होना चाहिए, ये उसने अच्छा नहीं गाया, इसमें मुझे काम करना था, वो नहीं मिला. I started hanging out with people who didn't have anything to do with my industry. They were curious people, have a sense of humor, like Sanjay. Sense of humor, he's cynical, but at the same time he's fun, and he has a different take on industry. So ऐसे लोग के साथ में उठना बैठना शुरू किया, and I really enjoyed it. I realized that you don't have to really be morose and always, you know, I'm so spiritual. ज़रूरत नहीं है आपको इतना नाटक करने की. You can be fun. You can at the same time you can enjoy your life and you can be happy. You can talk interesting things about people without being judgmental, without being negative. You can observe. Analysis is different. Like I analyze singers. ये कैसे गाता है? But when I do the mimicry, I don't look down upon them. It's something that I catch that thing. ये ऐसे गाता है, ये ऐसे गाता है, वैसे गाता है. So you can have a sense of humor without being negative. So these are things which I gradually put into myself, because don't forget, I am very honest about the fact that I have been arrogant at times when I was started, because I was just 18 years old. I just got success when I was 18, 19, and I started seeing the first money. So you can't suddenly overnight become an evolved person. You make your mistakes. As long as you learn from every mistake and you have the heart to accept it. मैंने भी गलतियाँ की हैं. कभी-कभी मैंने बदतमीजी दिखाई है. कभी-कभी मैंने ऐसी बातें बोल दी हैं जो मुझे नहीं बोलनी चाहिए थी. कभी मैंने किसी की बुराई कर दी, कभी बेचिंग की है. But the point is, do you stop somewhere or not? Or you keep doing this on the pretext of being successful? So I made my own life. I just thought I'll make my own Sonu Nigam in my mind and I'll follow that thing. So इसको पता है ये तो मस्ती भी इतनी करती, मैं खूब मस्ती करता हूँ. ये तो बहुत इसकी तभी कह रहा हूँ, she is much more purer and she is much more sane than me. But I have a lot of fun also with my lots of other friends. At the same time, I don't go overboard.
Okay, Priya, your mother did not like the book that you write because it's going to crash and all that. And she apparently said that there should have been a dog in the flight and, you know, people would have survived. So what's the story?
Actually, my mother's not here. She's in LA with my brother. So when I wrote my first book, I Am Another You, she said, "ठीक है, you know, इतनी कोई खास है नहीं." It became a bestseller, like a sweeping bestseller. Then I wrote License to Live. She said, "This is good." It didn't do so well, you know. And then Perfect World, she raved about, and I was like, "Oh my God, don't speak so good." And it didn't do, so it was in descending order. I'm Another You, License to Live, and The Perfect World. So this time when she read my book, she said, "You know, why are you killing people? Why are you crashing the plane? Why are you so negative? I don't like this book." And I was so happy. You know? She doesn't like it. And then she came up with this idea that if there was a dog on the flight, I would have saved it. You know, because I love dogs. You know, one stuff, like a lot of people express interest that, "Oh, your book is very visual, we should make a film." But then what holds them back is the spiritual angle, you know. It's very difficult to include spirituality. That would take, like Sonu said in the beginning, a director of very high caliber to understand and take it as his purpose to put it out.
I was just about to say the same thing. In India, it is very difficult to pick a book like what she writes and make a film on it. And I'm not looking down upon the IQ of people or directors or everything. I'm sure there are people who are very deep and very spiritually elevated to understand this book. But in India, the issue is the other paraphernalia around it. The marketing guys, the so-called whiz kids of corporates who have nothing to do with films and music, and they have a say and an opinion on filmmaking. They say ये गाना सही है, ये फिल्म सही है, और ये चलता है, ये नहीं चलता. वो चलता ही नहीं चलता का जो गेम इंडिया में होता है वो बाहर नहीं होता. When they try to make a movie, they make a movie with so much of conviction, so much of depth, without cheating on plots कि ये चल रहा है तो उसको ऐसे बनाएंगे. इंडिया में ऐसा नहीं है. इंडिया में because I deal with them on a day-to-day basis. और कभी कभी बहुत अच्छे लोग मिलते हैं, कभी कभी ऐसे लोग मिलते हैं हम हैरान हो कि इसको इस पोजीशन में बैठाया क्यों है. इसको पता क्या है? How is he the CEO of a studio like this? He has no clue about what he's talking about music, about filmmaking and all. So what her movies are, they need a team of people, not just a director. By the way, a director, not just a director, the producer, the people who are distributing the film, all of them should have the same level of conviction, the same level of positivity and that integrity कि यार इसको इस चीज़ को बाहर लाना है यार. और इसमें अगर भले कोई बहुत बड़ा स्टार ना हो तो भी चलेगा, पर ये काम अच्छा है, ये चीज़ अच्छी है, इसको बाहर लाना है. इंडिया में अभी तक वो ज़माना आया नहीं है. फ्रैंकली इंडिया, वी आर अ कपल ऑफ डेकेड्स अवे फ्रॉम दिस काइंड ऑफ सिंसियरिटी. फिर भी आई स्टिल होप मैडम आपकी फिल्म को देख ले कभी, बट मुझे डाउट है.
So ladies and gentlemen, I Will Go With You is the name of the book.
That's taking some effort, but yeah, for a flight of a lifetime.
Thank you very much. I think you guys were great. And I hope you all had a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you.